There is a version of Marcus that existed roughly 2 years before he finally got his financial life under control. He had 6 different brokerage accounts spread across 4 different platforms. He had a spreadsheet with 43 line items tracking every dollar of monthly income and spending. He had 3 different budgeting apps on his phone, each one telling him something slightly different about where his money was going, and he had never fully reconciled why the numbers never quite matched. He had subscriptions to 2 financial newsletters that he skimmed on Sunday mornings when he felt motivated and ignored the rest of the time. He had a notebook on his desk where he wrote down investment ideas he researched but never acted on. He had a folder in his email labeled Important Finance with over 200 unread messages going back 18 months. He had a document called Financial Goals that he had updated exactly once in January and not again until December, when he opened it with a feeling of quiet guilt he couldn't fully explain. He had everything you're supposed to have if you take money seriously, and he was exhausted by all of it. Not financially broken, he was earning decent money, he wasn't drowning in debt, he had some investments, he was doing the things, but there was a constant, low-grade hum of financial anxiety running underneath his daily life that never fully quieted, a persistent sense that he was probably missing something, that the system he had built was too complicated to actually maintain and too important to simplify, that the answer to the anxiety was, somehow, more. More tracking, more research, more optimization, more information to absorb before he could finally feel like he had things under control. This is the trap that almost nobody talks about when they talk about financial responsibility. You start taking money seriously, you start learning, and the more seriously you take it, the more complex your financial life becomes, until one day you realize you're spending more energy managing the system than the system is actually producing for you. You have built a machine that runs on your attention, and the moment you stop feeding it attention, things start to slip, accounts drift, subscriptions auto-renew, allocations go unreviewed. The machine you built to create financial security has quietly become its own source of financial anxiety. The industry loves this. More complexity means more products. More products mean more fees. More fees mean more revenue. For them, not for you. After that, it goes to your primary investment account. The amount should make your checking account feel slightly constrained. If it doesn't feel tight at all, the percentage is not high enough. Step 4. Cancel one thing this week. One subscription you're not fully using. One service you signed up for and mostly forgot. One financial product that charges you a monthly fee that doesn't clearly justify itself when you look at it honestly. Just one. Not as an austerity campaign, as a practice. The practice of asking, does what this costs me justify what I get from it? Run that question on one commitment per week until your financial life contains only things you consciously and clearly chose to keep. Step 5. Put your annual review on your calendar right now. Choose one date, the same date every year. Block 2 hours. On that day, you verify that your automation is still calibrated correctly to your income. You confirm your emergency fund is still appropriately sized. You check that your investment accounts are still structured the way you originally intended. You look at your net worth. Then you close all the apps and go live your life for another 12 months. That is the system. That is the whole thing. Every dollar you earn is a unit of future freedom, captured, protected, and left to compound. Those units become the thing that gives you options. The ability to leave a job that's damaging you, to help someone you love through a crisis, to weather disruption without dismantling everything you've built, to make decisions from abundance instead of scarcity. But capturing and protecting those units does not require a complex system. It requires a simple one, applied consistently, without interruption, over a long period of time. The complexity is sold to you. The simplicity has to be chosen. Most people will not choose it. Most people will keep adding accounts, keep downloading new apps, keep chasing marginally better rates, keep maintaining the low-grade financial anxiety that comes from managing too many things imperfectly at once. They'll keep mistaking activity for progress. They'll keep building machines that run on their attention and wondering why they never feel financially settled. You don't have to be in that group. 6 rules, 1 page, less than 30 minutes a month to maintain. The gap, the automation, the ownership discipline, the buffer, the non-optimization, the boring system. That is not less than what financial stability requires. That is exactly what it requires. The rest is noise that someone else profits from, and now you know it.